Hey, so I wanted to answer some of the questions from this video. It just took me quite a long time to get around to it. But yeah, I'm going to start with this one. I don't know if you can hear the fireworks as well, by the way. But basically, with lower surgery and with a hysterectomy, there's different options and combinations of options you can get, so it's definitely not the same for everyone. For me, I did get a hysterectomy, which is the removal of the uterus, which means I definitely don't get periods anymore, and it wouldn't be possible for me to ever get them again. But in general, even though it's more rare, it is possible to have phalloplasty, which is the creation of the phallus, without getting a hysterectomy, which is the removal of the uterus. And in that case, it would still be possible to have periods after having phalloplasty. However, this is only done if you do not get a vaginectomy, which is the removal and closing up of that part. So in that case, if you have not had a vaginectomy, as you can imagine, if you had your period, it would just be like normal. It would not be coming out of your penis. Yeah, that is not a possibility, and I assume it's because it would be very dangerous. You do not have to have a vaginectomy in order to get phalloplasty, so you don't have to have that part closed up in order to have the skin taken from your arm or your leg or wherever to create the phallus. But if you do choose to get a vaginectomy, then you have to have a hysterectomy. So if you get that part closed up, you have to have the uterus taken out first. And if you are getting urethral lengthening, or UL, to stand to pee, some surgeons will only do that if you're getting a vaginectomy as well. But there are some people that have had urethral lengthening without a vaginectomy, so it is possible, but some surgeons either say no or discourage it, because it can be more risky depending on what methods they're using. But yeah, for me, I have had a hysterectomy and had it separately before my lower surgery. I had that in the UK and then lower surgery abroad, so I won't ever need to worry about getting periods again. Even though I kept my ovaries, if you don't have a uterus, you won't get periods. And any bleeding, apart from right after the hysterectomy, would be a cause for concern, and it wouldn't be a period. There would just be something wrong. But for me, I'm not experiencing any issues like that. My hysterectomy healed very well, and I'm almost healed from my most recent phalloplasty surgery as well, so things are going good, and yeah, there is no blood anywhere.